two-run home run.
Thank you for joining us, Teoscar. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Questions? Daniel?
Hey, Teoscar. First off, welcome to Seattle. Your numbers in this ballpark are just off the charts. What makes you so comfortable hitting here? Is that something that you look at? Just kind of walk us through your level of comfort of, hitting here in Seattle.
I think it's because I love this stadium so much. Since I was in Houston, I always love to be in here and play in this field. There's not any reason in particular, but I think it just because of that, because I enjoy playing it in here.
Just your initial reaction, getting traded here, everything you knew about the team. Obviously, you saw them at the end of last year. Just what was your excitement or just your emotion when you found out you were heading to Seattle?
I mean, I was seeing a lot of things in Twitter and the opportunities that it might happen that I got traded here, and I was kind of waiting for that a couple of days before the trade happened. It's always a surprise, especially when you've been so much with one team, been around the guys for 5-6 years. But at the same time, it's exciting to be part of this organization and to see what they can do and special moments, and now being in the home side and be with them is pretty exciting for me, and I'm pretty happy for it.
Some videos of you working out with Julio Rodriguez this offseason. What's your guys' relationship like?
I mean, I'm trying to get a good relationship. Obviously, he's 8 years younger than me. I'm trying to learn from him, and I'm trying to teach everything that I know to pass him and try to see what we can do together and try to enjoy the time that we're going to be together for a really long season.
Tim?
Teoscar, what was it like playing against this team in the playoffs last year?
I mean, I had most of the people says that they want to play Seattle. I was one of the ones that said no because of the really good team that they have. I know they had a pretty good pitching staff, starting and relievers, and I don't want to face that in a playoff. So I wasn't happy, but at the same time, it was a new goal for us when I was in Toronto to face the Seattle Mariners and to face the really pretty good team that they have.
It's Tony and Jen.
Yeah, Teoscar, the lineup or the roster for Team Dominican Republic for the World Baseball Classic is just mind-boggling. How excited are you for that, to be part of that team?
I mean, it's very exciting. As a player, you always wanted to represent your country, and maybe being in the one for this year is very exciting. Makes me pretty happy because I see what the Dominican team do in the past, and I just want to be part of that and feel really proud of it.
You've done so much in your career. You're an experienced veteran, but is there anything that makes you nervous or anxious about acclimating to a new team in spring training?
No, I just wanna be myself. Try to do the same thing that I was doing when I was in Houston, when I was in Toronto, trying to bring that positive energy to the clubhouse, to the field, to my teammates, and just trying to know each other and have a good relationship, not as a team, not as a teammate, but as a family.
Oscar, this question comes from Haley on YouTube. You mentioned your comfort level in playing here. How excited are you to be at T-Mobile Park for opening day in front of the Mariners fans?
Oh, I can't wait for that moment. I think it's going to be really, really good atmosphere when we get back here in March. And I can wait to see the fans and the energy that they're going to bring for this team.
Oscar, what was it like trying to hit Luis Castillo in Game 1 of that series, and how glad are you to be playing behind him now this year?
I mean, I'm glad that I'm in his team now. He was dominant. He was making pretty good pitches. We cannot get him. because he wasn't missing the spot that he was trying to do against a pretty good offensive team. And I think now being in his side, it makes me feel better because I don't have to face him.
Daniel?
Teoscar, I know it's tough to leave a place that you know so well, especially a team as good as the Blue Jays, but how motivating is it for you to come to a team that has every intention of competing for the playoffs and seeing you as a key figure of that, and also with 1 year until free agency from an individual perspective?
I mean, at the end of the year, every team is trying to win, and that's what I'm here for. I know it's a business, and it's hard to leave a place, like you say, when you have all the relation with a group. But at the end of the day, it's my job. I'm not thinking about that anymore. I'm just trying to get focused on the things that I can do and the things that I'm going to bring to this organization to try to bring a championship to the city of Seattle.
Julio has talked at length about how much it means to him to come from Loma de Cabrera and just represent for the Dominican Republic as a whole. What does it mean to you to now share an outfield with him, two Dominican Republic players sharing the same outfield together?
I mean, it's pretty good. It feels really great, especially when you came from a country to a town. His town and my town, but they're pretty little in the Dominican Republic. And from my town, I'm the only big league player. So I think from his town, he's the second or third big league player. And that means a lot, especially because all the efforts that all the little kids from the Dominican Republic put on to have his dream come true. And for us to be in this stage right now and representing the whole country and a different country, and that's pretty excited and makes me feel proud of the things that I've been doing.